With time, you begin to realize that the version of you who once felt attached to certain people, places, and things no longer exists. You look back at your old self sometimes and barely recognize the person you used to be. The things you once cried over don't even make sense to you anymore. The places that once felt exciting now feel heavy. The conversations that once entertained you now drain your energy. And that's when it hits you. You didn't just move on from those patterns. You outgrew them. The people are still there. The same cycles are still repeating around them. But something inside you changed, because instead of escaping discomfort, you finally sat with it. You stopped running from yourself. And that silent decision changed everything. Nobody really saw the inner work, the loneliness, the confusion, the nights where you questioned everything. But those quiet moments were shaping you more than any external success ever could. Because healing isn't loud. Most transformation happens in silence. It happens when you face the parts of yourself you once distracted yourself from. And slowly, you begin breaking patterns people stay trapped in for years. Not because you became perfect, but because you became aware. You start seeing life differently after that. You can feel when people are speaking from pain, from validation, from fear, even when their words sound normal. It's like you stop listening only to words and start understanding energy. You realize you're no longer emotionally tied to environments that once defined your identity. And instead of forcing connections, you begin protecting your peace naturally. You become more grateful, more grounded, more connected to yourself. You stop needing constant noise because your inner world no longer feels empty. And little by little, your intuition becomes stronger than your need for approval. You begin creating, speaking, and living from alignment instead of survival. And strangely, the more aligned you become, the less you need to prove yourself to anyone. Because real growth doesn't feel like becoming better than others. It feels like finally returning to yourself after years of carrying versions of you that were never truly you. Maybe that's what growth truly is, not becoming someone new, but finally meeting the version of you that was waiting beneath all the old patterns.